Hi guys! Surprise! We're live. And right as Nick pushed that button, he ran away. He'll be back in a second. He forgot to do something. But so first of all, we weren't expecting to do this live. We have somewhere to be, but the time on that got pushed back a little bit. So we're like, hey, we can make a live happen, so let's do it. So here we are. There is one main reason we are here. Just be good if Nick was here so that we could talk about it. But we are back from our vacation. We had an awesome time in the Adirondacks. And yeah, it's been good. So, okay, Nick is back. So the main reason...
Why are you waiting for me? I've seen it.
Oh, all right. Well, I didn't know I could... I don't know. I felt like I should wait for you. Okay. So the main reason is, you guys know that, first of all, we've named our new bag, and that's all thanks to you guys. So her name is Maeve, M-A-E-V-E. And I'm really, really happy with that name. It's actually a name that I've been wanting to name a bag for quite a while. So I'm happy that we finally found the bag that needs that name. So really happy. But we now have a mini Maeve. So meet Maeve's counterpart, the mini Maeve. Same general design. Obviously they look very similar, but obviously smaller. There are some design differences, but they all come on the interior of the bag. So I'm gonna kind of talk you guys through that really quick. So as you guys know, with the Maeve, what are you doing? Stop touching stuff. This is how she looks on the outside. But when you open her up, great. Oh, her crossbody. I was wondering why I was kind of heavy in there. This first accordion's out. There's this interior zipper pocket that kind of makes for two separate spaces. And on the front of that zipper pouch, there's 3 card holders. So the mini Maeve does not have those 3 things. So there's no accordion fold out and there's no zipper pocket. It's just one open space. And obviously there's no card holders because the zipper pocket isn't there.
Putting a zipper pocket in, like, it would have made it too cramped, I think.
Oh, I completely agree. I knew the only thing that I was considering doing for the mini Maeve that's on this one is the accordion fold out, but it's really not necessary. So,
yeah.
And it's gonna, it's a complicated bag to make. And so I wanted to make the smaller version as minimal as possible to keep the price in a good spot for you guys. So I'm gonna open this guy up. So the first thing to know is this is a prototype. There are little flaws in it that I have worked out in the pattern. It's nothing you guys can probably see on here at all. I literally, yeah, it's not, and it's.
Why would you know? You
probably wouldn't even care. It's me, whatever. So the outside is exactly the same. You can see right now there's no rivet here.
You're talking really fast, just so you know.
Sorry.
I know you're excited,
I'm
but
excited.
calm down.
Okay. There's no rivet here right now. There's just a hole. I still have to attach the D-ring so that this can be worn as a crossbody bag. You can see on the Maeve, she's got her rivet there. There's 2 D-rings on the inside, so you can attach the crossbody bag, or the crossbody strap. This will have that as well. It just didn't get to it yet. I'm also currently about to start hand stitching the gusset, so right now it's just a bunch of holes with no stitches. So other than that, she's completely done. There's 4 feet on the bottom instead of 5 because it's smaller, doesn't need it. The opening closure is exactly the same. The location of our logo is exactly the same. The inside is really the only difference. There's some needles in there right now because, again, I'm about to hand stitch, but it's just one open space. Sorry, YouTube. So it's just one open space. Also, the back of the lid is fully lined with the milled leather. The other thing to note is that when I designed the original Maeve, one of my goals was to make sure that our Sally wallet, which is our larger horizontal wallet, would fit in there because we don't have actually a ton of bags that she fits in really, really well. Sorry, it's hard to close this guy because she doesn't have memory yet. There she goes. But I was actually able to make the mini Maeve still fit the Sally wallet. Sorry, Wes is upstairs. really well, actually. So I'm going to show you guys the Sally wallet. Here is her. Here's our Sally wallet.
Maeve has a lovely handbag. Good job.
Thank you. I'm so excited about this bag. And you can see she fits great in there. Not a problem at all. I don't have a phone on me because you guys are currently using them, but here's my phone case. Not a problem.
Can you tell she's excited?
I'm excited, guys. Am I still talking fast, I guess?
Yes.
So there's still a lot of room in here.
I'm sure you're more relaxed now that we've
taken a vacation.
taken a vacation.
I could still easily fit keys, chapstick, sunglasses in here without a problem. So, yeah. Again, you're going to see me struggle with this closure just a little bit right now because...
Queen Maeve, Irish feminist and warrior. You know, so you know.
There she is. It's because...
Love the Maeve style.
The lid needs to... It's a brand new bag. I literally got it to this point, yesterday? So the lid just needs time to make what we call memory so that it goes right to its place. Like the big Maeve I've had around for a while. I've played with it for a while.
It's kind of the same as...
Yeah, exactly.
Magnet.
It's easy to open and close because it's got that memory in there, but this guy just hasn't been broken in quite yet. The other thing I wanted to show you was, I originally didn't think, again, that the Sally was going to fit in this bag. So really the idea was for our Betty to easily fit in there, which obviously it can. But like the amount of room you still have in there is quite a bit. You're going to be able to fit all your essentials in here without any sort of issue.
How many bags of like M&Ms can you fit in there?
A lot of bags of M&Ms, guys.
Family style.
Yeah. So here she is.
Excuses.
Oh, the other thing we weren't sure about in making the smaller version was if we were going to put a pocket on the back. We decided to do it. It's not really overly function. Yeah, it's not functionable. Is that a word?
Functional.
It's not functional. There's the word. It's not meant to be functional, so I wouldn't put anything in there. Maybe a card. That's like all I'm going to put back there. But it's really just to kind of hide the way that this is sewn on, just to make it more smooth and streamlined, and also just to reflect the same design as the Maeve. This pocket, however, is much more functional on the big one. But I don't really think you're going to need, if you're like an essentials kind of person, you're really not going to need another pocket back there because you're going to be able to fit everything you need in here. Also just want to like back up it, like, so, I mean, I am small, so it is like a little handbag. And again, she will have a crossbody strap. So it'll be really easy, if you imagine a crossbody strap on there, to wear that way. Or just over your shoulder, however you want to do it. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited about the name, so thank you all, everybody who...
She's already thinking of an additional design for the Maeve.
Big Maeve.
Mega Maeve.
Mega Maeve. Oh my goodness. Where does the crossbody strap attach? That's a great question. I can show you on the big Maeve since she has her D-rings in there. I haven't put the D-rings into the mini Maeve yet, but it will function.
That one doesn't have the rivet on because
I didn't get to it yet.
You didn't get to it yet.
Because honestly, it's easier to hand stitch without the D-rings being in the way.
You can see that's where it would go. But the same idea.
It's the exact, yeah. I'll just, this guy's set really short. Attach it first.
And this is burgundy, by the way.
Yes, so burgundy is a coming.
So tomorrow you're going to see an email from us, and it's going to have kind of an outline for now until the holiday. We did set a tentative holiday date. And I also have all the schedule for what we expect for Burgundy as far as what designs are going to pre-order. And yeah, whatever else is happening in September. So, which is cerulean, milled English tan coming back, bow is coming back, and Burgundy.
Yeah. So there is the Maeve with her crossbody strap on. So the D-rings are on the inside. I wanted it to be like as minimal hardware visible as possible. As far as that goes. I think hold on, this one strap is getting funky. There we go. So the mini Maeve attaches exactly the same way and in the same location. So it'll be the same amount of hardware that is visible. So yeah, it's all on the inside. So it's just like that.
Ta-da.
YouTube, you're too tall and I'm too small.
Can you tell she's
Back up
excited?
more.
It's so funny.
So there you go. But yeah, that's how the crossbody strap attaches. And both will come with one. Oops. But yeah, thank you guys for the name suggestions. We were up on our vacation, just like going back and forth. I was reading off like lists and lists of names that we could call this bag. So
You don't realize how many associations with names you have until you have to go through a whole bunch of names and be like, well, no, yes,
Yeah.
yes, no, no.
Luckily, I don't know anyone named Maeve, so that made it a lot easier.
True. That's usually what makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
For,
Isn't she cute, guys?
oops.
I'm so happy with it. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. And like Nick said, we're going to potentially play around with doing a larger version, but who knows when I'll get that done and when or if it
The
will
sketch looks nice.
be released. I am excited about the sketch. The one thing that we kind of are thinking is it will probably only come in the milled leather.
Yeah, probably.
Because the idea I have in my head is for it to be a softer version of the bag, almost like
If you remember, I don't know how long you've been around here, but the Veda bag we used to have was a milled bag and only milled. And it had, if we tried to make that bag in just a regular bridle, it wouldn't have made sense. And
yeah,
this
well, it would just be a
really,
very different vibe.
Yeah, but I guess it just wouldn't have.
Yeah, well,
it
true.
Wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah.
So that's in a similar vein. This new design, potential new design, would just be a milled bag.
Yeah, so it will just come in milled. The idea is that for it to be kind of oversized. We also dropped our Ingrid tote, which was the only,
Yeah.
besides the Luna, the large Luna, which is this bag here.
With it and the anchor next to it.
This is really our only tote design that we currently have. So the idea is for this bigger version of this Maeve to be kind of like a softer, squishy tote,
Yeah.
but with a lot of design to it that I'm really excited about.
I'm imagining it kind of like as a professional bag.
Yes, I agree with
If
you.
that makes sense.
There was a question up there that I think I missed.
When is this bag available? So tomorrow, the email will have that in there, and I believe it's September 2nd. I think. So first is going to be the big one.
Yep.
And then the following week will be this one.
The mini one. And it will be available to purchase in our new burgundy color.
Yes.
It's going to kind of kick off burgundy.
I imagine
for
a lot
us.
of people are just going to go burgundy for some reason, because I feel like that's how it works.
I mean, it looks so good in the burgundy, so I would not blame anyone for doing so. But I think it's going to look great in all the colors, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So that's coming up soon.
Yep.
Then once we get those two new designs out in burgundy, if I remember correctly, the next one up is the Greta, which is this one.
That bag. And it's just a nice little minimal crossbody. There's no pockets on the inside. I mean, there's a pocket, obviously, and the strap is fully adjustable. It's set pretty short right now so that it fits on our display wall behind us. But yeah, Nick will be sending out the email. You said tomorrow?
Yeah, I think tomorrow, like 5 a.m. or something,
Yeah,
something crazy like that.
With that kind of like broken out, because basically each week we'll go to a new design in the burgundy color. starting with
Do you
these
sell
guys.
the pattern of the bag? So we don't. A long time ago, we decided that new designs or designs we currently carry won't be patterns. And we actually haven't put a pattern out in quite a while.
Yeah, it's something that we always want to make happen,
Yeah.
but it is difficult because there's only 2 of us and got a lot of orders to.
If you're
Pump out
if you want to, well, yeah,
We do have patterns available on our website.
just
There
a couple.
a few, not a lot, and hopefully
It's
one
a good
day
question,
we'll
though.
be able to add to that more.
I can wear that color all year long. Yeah, that's one of the
That's-
things that's so exciting about it.
That's exactly how I feel. So before we decided to add burgundy to our collection, we had another color called sienna, which is a more brown version of this color. And once I saw a swatch of this color next to our sienna, I was like, oh, this is the color I always wanted sienna to be, but it was never quite there. There's sienna.
This is a
That's
this is a
the
prototype.
original prototype of the Maeve. So you can see this is her in burgundy, and that's her in sienna. And I think this
is a nice medium brown, but
It
like
is.
this is just like
This is just, the color is so luxurious and it looks so beautiful. And I think you can still wear, like you said, you can still wear this color all year long. I think it it looks great with black, it looks great with navy, like yeah, it looks great.
it looks great.
You totally like it? I like it. Yeah, it's a great color. So I'm super pumped on the burgundy coming out.
Show me the same color bag on the right side of the wall, a little bit wider.
Oh, the mini chloe maybe?
Yes, thank you. Oh, I think they meant this one, this over there.
The red side of the wall though is this side.
Well, right to who?
Oh, I thought you said red.
Oh no.
Okay.
Hopefully we got that. Nice glasses.
Thank you.
She does wear glasses. She's supposed to wear glasses
I'm
when she
supposed
drives,
to.
but
Doesn't happen often.
and it scares everybody. So sometimes you've worn my glasses when you forget your own.
Well, luckily our prescription are very similar.
Similar enough.
Yeah,
You do have astigmatism, though.
I do.
Anyway. Nice color to add to any outfit.
Yes, totally agree.
Tell me, please. Did you ask a question?
Oh.
Maybe we missed it.
If you could ask it again, whoever said, tell me please. Looking forward
Yeah.
to your newsletter tomorrow and the launch of this bag. Thank you. Yes, we are very much looking forward to it. There's so much coming this
I know.
fall.
Well, I feel like this year for us, like spring was wild,
Crazy.
and then fall is gonna be wild.
Yes,
So,
agreed. The other thing that is coming back, which I am super pumped about, is our Boda bags. So this is our good.
just found your channel this morning. Great insights in your videos, and your quality is something I hope to reach. That's very kind.
Thank you. It's very
Lots of
nice.
practice.
Yeah. So yeah, our Boda bags are also coming back this fall. This is the Boda bag in burgundy. So you'll also be able to finally purchase her in this color. I love this bag so much. It's a really simple bag, but it's like a very unique shape. It fits really nicely to the body. And one of the main things I think a lot of people love about it is it's got a zipper top
Yeah.
closure. Nothing's coming out of this bag. Also, this strap is super adjustable. It's actually set to a pretty short setting currently. You can get much longer than this.
We generally avoid, in my opinion, zipper top closures because it's not always doesn't always apply to the design.
Yeah,
So,
I agree with you.
But we do know that people love them.
Yes. Especially if you live in a city, like I get why it's.
Or if you're just, I mean.
Or if you're someone
can
who
be
like
clumsy,
spills
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of stuff. I don't know.
I mean, I drop stuff all the time.
That's true. So yeah,
Yeah,
Lots of good
we're super
stuff
pumped for
coming.
burgundy.
we are. It's gonna be great.
Feels like the perfect evolution of color.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's awesome.
In Japan, the moon-shaped bags are very popular. Oh, that's good to know.
That is good to know.
I'm hoping to get into belts with folded edges for myself
Oh, cool.
and making handbags for my wife. Cost savings and quality.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, it's definitely worth it. Like it's a fun craft.
Yeah, it is.
And there's always, like anything else, there's always stuff you can learn about it. It just keeps going. And like I think Leanne finds whenever she ups her skill level, that opens up a whole new like bunch of
100%.
ideas. Because you often have ideas in your head that like you can't actually do.
Yeah.
And then you learn something and you're like, now I can do that.
100%. Like that is
And then their head explodes.
sometimes how it. That's honestly where I get a lot of my inspiration from to like get
That's where
to
your
the next
capabilities
bag.
are.
Yeah, it's like I learn a new technique or I learn a new type of form or how I can apply that form to a bag, and I'm just like, whoa, okay, now this opens up a whole new door of like I can do these bags now, you know that. So I totally get that.
Everything gets a top handle.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no
Rolled
to that.
handles for everybody.
Yeah. One thing I've been really thinking about, just to touch on quickly, is I feel like a lot of you guys come to us for basically 3 different reasons. One is if you're a leather worker yourself and you're inspired maybe by what we do or how we do things and you want to learn that sort of thing. So there's that reason why you might come to us. And then a lot of you come to us because you want to buy our bags, which is so exciting, and I love that so much. And it is the main reason we're here. But
I don't like it.
I think there's a third reason, or I know there's a third reason why some of you come to us, and it's not the heater kicking on, the water heater.
What is it?
But a lot of you have said that you enjoy my fashion and the way I dress, and I so very much appreciate that. And it's something that I've been wanting to figure out how I can share more regularly. I've tried lots of different things. I tend to like do them for a little bit and then stop doing them, which I'm sure is probably super annoying to those of you who are looking for that type of content. So I'm gonna be trying some things going forward that I hope I can share more of that with you guys. But it would be super helpful to know if there's anything specific about, I guess, the way I dress or how I put outfits together that you're interested in.
It's the layers.
I mean, if we're going to talk about, so I would love to do, I think, one of these types of lives where I do talk about like my personal style and how I got to it and like what I think makes it what it is.
I like that.
I've been thinking about this like pretty in depth inside my brain for a while.
This is news to me also.
It is. No, I know. But I think I do have a lot to share. And to be honest with you, something that really inspired me was I recently I don't know if you guys know the designer Tibby, but she does, first of all, if you don't, go follow her because her stuff's amazing. She's a clothing designer. And she gives out amazing advice. And she does really great talks about fashion and like how, she's usually specifically talking about her pieces, but you can apply it to kind of like anything, any wardrobe, any type of piece you might be trying to buy. And I love that. And I feel like it's something that I can...
Giving a lot of hearts.
I see that. Thank you. I feel like it's something that I could offer you guys as well. One, I think the number one thing I'd love to talk about is kind of my style, how I got there, and then the other piece of that is I am a super short person. And
she specializes in below 5 foot fashion.
I think so. I don't know if I'll be able to... I've only ever been in this body. I've never had to dress another body besides the body that I currently have, except for like maybe when I was slightly thinner before having children. And so I feel like I have a lot of knowledge on like how to dress a short human. And I think that's something that I could definitely give you guys. I don't know if I have enough knowledge on dressing other body types, which I think is something that's also kind of hindered me from talking about this sort of stuff because I don't want to give advice that isn't going to work for everybody. But the thing is, like, that is how fashion works.
It's never going to be what
Unfortunately, not everything works for everybody. So I just want to kind of put that out there. But I do think I have a lot to share, especially if you happen to be short like I am.
So, hold on. Your style is so inspiring.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, exclamation point. Who's the designer? Tibby, is it T-I-B-B-I?
No, I think it's T-I-B-I.
T-I-B-I, try
yes.
Tibi.
And when you go to her, so if you go to her Instagram, so if you go to Tibby's Instagram, it has her personal account listed in the bio. Click on that and follow that as well. That's where I believe she puts most of her talks on fashion.
Is that where you
dressing.
sent me yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, I have to look at it.
Yeah, he hasn't watched it yet.
Go do my work.
I just
back to
thought the
work.
way she spoke about, I didn't even get to watch the full thing myself, to be honest with you, and there's a lot of content on there to take in, but I was like, this is what I need to be doing, and I just need to do it.
Just do it.
So, yeah.
Collabs between clothing and your bags would be rad. I agree.
Totally
we
agree.
think about that often.
Yes.
And how we've always kind of operated is we need it to just work and make sense.
Yeah.
We don't ever want it to be like, or you guys to feel like, oh, they're just collaborating with this company because, like.
Yeah. And I think one thing I also desperately need to do, and I think a part of it is like my personal hangups of reaching out to other people, because people reach out to us all the time, and we're really good at getting back to people, I think, and giving our feedback and like saying like yes or no if something makes sense when it comes to a collaboration, but we're not very good at reaching out to others that we would like to work with, and there is like a short list.
I think part of it is just like, I don't know. It's the same problem with, it just needs to be genuine, and it would be coming.
It would be because it's,
us,
it would be clothing companies that I really truly love and wear or aspire to wear, and so yeah, I think we do need to reach out to them, because to be honest with you,
maybe just write like your top 5 or 10 list, and then we'll figure it out.
We'll start to work through that, because I would love to, even just to do a photo shoot with, clothing from another designer would be amazing. We've gotten to do it very minimally with some people like the Potter's Daughter and that sort of thing. But I'd like to do a little bit more of that.
It would be amazing to do that with companies that are on a similar scale, or like in a similar,
or even bigger than us, because.
But like you know what I mean, like similar vibe, I guess, if that makes sense.
Or even like, it's like the aspiration of where we want to get to next. Yeah.
Will you start a different Instagram, or will the talk be during your live stream?
That's a really good question, and I think that's something we have to figure out. I would love to hear from you guys if you prefer one or the other. If you prefer there to be a separate account for that, or
I started like an alternate account, which was kind of odd, but now
it is more fashion driven.
It is. It's more about like industry. And we could change the name of it too.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, if we change the name of it.
Zoom bag experiment doesn't work for this particular.
But we could use that. I think that's actually a good place to do it. And that it would also be nice, because the other thing I've been thinking about too is I would love to be able to use our Instagram somewhat more similarly to what I would like to be able to post more inspiring images that aren't just ours.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would be
a way to do it.
A way to do that.
Yeah, because like we think about like our email and our newsletter and stuff, and it's usually just informational.
And informational specifically to what we're doing. So like this bag is coming out, this color is coming out on these dates.
I've been trying to figure out a way to get like style into that as like a method, but this might be a better way to do it.
Yeah.
Because like it's just more interactive.
And
that's what I kind of don't like about email, is like I feel like I'm just like sending something out and it's like
there's no interaction.
There's minimal interaction. Which is like, a little bit weird.
It's very passive.
But that's a great question. So maybe it will be separate.
Well, yeah, I'd love to, like I said, I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you'd prefer it to be a separate one, or
make a list and say, go get them, Nick. Well, that's what I'm trying to get.
That's basically what we're talking about.
If she lets me know, I can start the ball rolling.
Yeah. Oh, I found you from the Potter's Daughter.
That's awesome.
So awesome.
Yeah, she does a lot of really cool stuff.
Yes, very inspiring. A good friend, someone who's given me lots of good advice, and like I've spent hours just chit-chatting with when we find time about the industry and working in this smaller space.
I think that's part of it too, like growing our community in that way, because for us, it's hard sometimes to talk about the struggles of the small business, and I think it would be nice to have that kind of communication as well.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that might be.
You guys are awesome. I found you on Instagram before you started doing live videos.
Oh,
Whoa, way back when.
wow. Like first
2020,
time.
2017,
Like
or
day
maybe
one
even
follower.
2018.
How cool is that?
That is crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's when Instagram was the Wild West.
Yeah, right. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. I miss it. Back when Instagram worked the way it was supposed to. It was intended to.
A little bit.
Oh, man. All right, cool. So I feel like we've got some things. I mean, yeah, I think that's a direction we need to work in.
The bodas, all of the bodas are out. That was something we got to accomplish when we got back.
Yes.
So
yeah.
they are out the door. So if you haven't received it,
it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. So if you ordered a boda from the pre-order, it's already out the door, and it hasn't. Yeah.
Every color shipped, and milled and bridal, cerulean. Yeah, they all
went. Yeah, I was working my butt off before we went on vacation to get them as close to done as I possibly could. So when we got back, I could wrap them up and we could get them out the door. So.
And then when we get back, we'll start on getting, was it mini Boweries and cerulean out the door?
Literally, I have no idea.
Yes, that's what's happening.
I trust you.
I'm watching you. I don't know how to say that. Baguio City. I probably butchered the name from the Philippines. Found you when I was in Arizona. Very cool.
Cool. Oh, that's really cool.
Interesting. I do feel like, as far as Instagram's concerned, there was like a time period this year, like for quite a long stretch, where I felt like it wasn't like
our stuff wasn't getting seen, basically. Yeah.
And to see people that now suddenly are from like the very beginning times is exciting to me, because that means that it's hitting the right target again.
Yeah.
It felt like I was just throwing stuff over here in left field.
Yeah.
That's right field. Whatever. I'm not the sports guy, if you couldn't tell.
None of us are.
Do you ship to Europe? We do.
Yes.
I always tell people to look up your VAT.
Your VAT tax.
Or if you have any additional local taxes, because I don't want you to be surprised. Especially for leather goods, there are some like higher taxes on leather bags. I think especially
shipped from outside.
Germany is one.
Australia?
France. I don't think Australia, but
okay.
But yeah.
Maybe it was Canada.
Canada, no.
No, I don't know. I'm making stuff up.
It's just more expensive to ship.
Yeah. But shipping
the short answer is yes.
Yes, we do. And within the United States, you don't have to worry about any of the VAT taxes, obviously, because there are none.
Well.
I think you got another question.
Oh. Your channel wasn't getting pushed to me for about 9 months. Yeah, that's accurate to what it felt like.
That's so crazy.
I had to search for you guys. That's so interesting. I don't know what the change was.
That's so
but like I said, it felt like we were talking to either brand new people all the time or nobody. So
or bots, I don't know.
Bots, that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, it felt like it came back, and we were getting like back to genuine comments and genuine questions
and
and
the people
genuine
that
DMs.
we had been
people
talking
we were used to talking to.
Yeah. So happy to be back in your feed. That's awesome. But also kind of like sucks that it happened.
True.
But we're back, so that's good. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's part of the stuff we can't account for that. And like we
Right.
tried different things, and it kind of felt like we just needed to wait for it to shake out. And this happens every once in a while.
Yeah, this was a bit extreme, I would say.
It was a longer period than normal for sure. Usually it's like a month, 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But I think on the back end they were like trying to figure something out.
I guess, yeah. Sometimes
Or messing everything up.
Whichever.
Or somebody quit. I don't know.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So
34 minutes.
Oh.
Do you by chance have any mini Luna bags made you could show? I've been eyeing one on your site. Thank you.
No, we have none made. I'm sorry. It is one of the bags that we have not. You could.
Where's the pattern?
The dye. Oh, the pattern.
Oh, the dye will work.
This is going to be a very crude representation of this. We don't have any mini Lunas currently made on the wall. I apologize for that. We are trying to work towards
So just so
making that happen,
you
but
can tell.
this is the die for the
You're
mini
gonna be
Luna.
even- I don't know. That's not going to help you.
Yeah.
This is how big it is. This is what we cut it out with.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We will get some up on the wall eventually.
So maybe.
And the gusset itself is smaller than the big Luna, but not by much.
It's larger than the Greta this way. And it's definitely.
It's a wide gusset
Yeah,
for
you
the
can-
size of
you
the
can fit
bag.
quite a bit into it.
Yeah, you can. They said, thanks, no worries. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're trying to get at least one of every bag up on the wall.
Yeah. Well, we brought the Lunas back down to the Bauhaus, which is just black and tan.
Right.
And we eliminated the solid option. So it's just black and tan is the option.
Yeah. But yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff, guys. So yeah, I think we're gonna work towards figuring out how I can kind of share like more my fashion stuff with you guys, advice, thoughts, all that good stuff. So that hopefully is coming. We named
Get ready
the
for
bag. We named our Maeve. So this is the Maeve bag. She's here, and now she has a mini friend.
I think it's 3 1/4 inches. I think that's pretty close.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yes, and so you'll be able to pre-order these in all the colors, including our new burgundy. It'll kick off burgundy for us, starting
and
in
there is a
September.
milled version. There will be a milled version, right?
I think we need to discuss
So you may or may not see this one minus.
minus the closure.
And minus
and
this
minus
line.
that line, yeah. But that's it in milled. I mean, yeah, we can make it in milled. I don't know why I'm like.
You're hesitant. I don't understand.
I don't know.
I like it.
Can't wait for the mini. Thank you for sharing and showing. Bye for now. See you later. Thanks
thanks
for
for
joining
coming.
us. So yeah, those are the main things. And then after these guys pre-order, that's the back. That's the back. Then we will kick into high gear for pre-ordering all of the burgundy designs. Nick is going to be sending out an email tomorrow with that schedule for you guys. So
Early
you
in
can
the morning.
all see how that's going to work. But yay.
Yay.
Yay. And I'm so excited about the mini Maeve. I think she's so cute. And I'm going to wear it to death. So I hope you guys will too. All right, guys.
Now we're back on vacation. Bye.
Yes, back on
See you
vacation. See you next week. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.